Hello, everyone. A very logical day to all of you. This is the editorial from the Hindu, the 18th of October paper. Let's see what we have here. Law and custom on the Supreme Court's verdict on same sex marriage. Right? Same sex marriage, the Supreme Court's verdict, and then what the author says about it. So the court verdict leaves the queer people with long struggle ahead for equality. Leaves the queer people with long struggle ahead मतलब अभी काफी दूर उनको जाना होगा इसके पहले जो उन्हें इक्वल वाला इक्वालिटी वाला स्टेटस मिले. So this is of 18th October here. The Supreme Court of India's refusal to accord legal recognition to marriages between persons of the same sex is a huge legal setback to the queer community in the country. The moment the author says that it is a huge legal setback, you can understand that what was expected, what was assumed, was that we'll get the verdict will be in the favor of the community. Given the progress in law in recent years and the deepening of the meaning of individual rights, there was widespread expectation that the five-judge constitutional bench would give the Special Marriage Act, that is SMA, a law that allows any two people to marry, a gender neutral interpretation to include people belonging to the same sex. So, if the law had been that yes, any two people can marry, so then it would be like it is irrespective of the gender of the two people. So, over the years, the amplitude of Article 21 of the Constitution has been expanded to cover the rights of privacy, dignity, and marital choice. But the highest court has stopped short of the extra step needed to allow marriages or civil unions that are not heterosexual. राइट हैज स्टॉप्ड शॉर्ट का मतलब होता है उसने एक रोक दिए हैं कदम वहां पे otherwise all this thing the law as well as the rights of privacy and this article 21 they had been expanded, the understanding had been deepened. In spite of all that, now here comes a little stop. So they are not heterosexual. All five judges have chosen to leave it to the legislature to enact such a law. Right? So the judiciary has left this part, okay, law banale, then we'll see what to do. So they have chosen to leave it to the legislature to enact such a law. Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud and Justice Sanjay Kishan Kaul have ruled that queer couples have a right to seek recognition for their union. They have a right, but declined to read down the provisions of the SMA to that effect. They have a right to seek, but then this SMA, what they said, they will not be, all these things will not be provided in the article. On the other hand, Justices S. Ravindra Bhatt, Hema Kohli, and P.S. Narasimha reject the position, holding that any such recognition can only be based on statute. Statute is law. In effect, the court has accepted the government's view that any move to legalize the same sex marriage will fall in the legislature's domain. Right? So the judiciary has left it to the legislature. Okay, you make the law and then we'll see. In concluding that there is no fundamental right to marry, the court has negated the expectation that it would not allow discrimination against the same sex couples in the marital domain to continue. The court has negated the expectation. क्या expectation था उसे negate किया. What was the expectation? That it would not allow discrimination against same sex couples in the marital domain. तो इस expectation को court ने negate किया. ठीक है, to continue. So marriage is indeed a social institution with its own legal requirements and conditions for what constitutes a valid marriage. The right to seek social and legal validation through marriage is a matter of individual choice. You need the basics, the constitute a valid marriage, and then you have a right to seek the social and legal validation. Even this is an individual choice protected by the constitution. But the court still views it as being subject to statutory limitations. Right भी है, individual choice भी है, according to the constitution, everything is provided. but still this needs a statute that is in law. Majority disfavors the position the queer couples have a right to adopt children. They disfavor the position, right? But they agree with the minority that there is no bar on trans persons entering into heterosexual marriages. And they can't adopt children, but then they can enter into, there is no bar on trans persons entering into heterosexual marriages. There is no disagreement among the judges about the right of such same sex couples to cohabit and be free from coercion and the threats. There is no disagreement again, right? No disagreement, matlab agreement. No disagreement among the judges about the right of such same sex couples to cohabit. साथ में रह सकते हैं. Be free from coercion and threats. Given that large sections of India may be supposed to be to the may be opposed to the legalization of the same sex marriages, large sections of India may be opposed to the marriages on religious and cultural grounds. The possibility of Parliament taking the initiative to do so is quite bleak. Majority of the people, based on the basis of the religion and culture, they would be like opposing this marriage, and therefore you say the possibility of Parliament taking the initiative to do so is quite bleak. The LGBTQIA plus community may now have to take heart from the court's direction that the government should form a committee to decide the rights and entitlements of queer couples. राइट, इसका मतलब अभी जुडिशरी ने नहीं दिया ऐसा वर्डिक कुछ, राइट? दे आर लीविंग इट टू द लेजिस्लेचर. सो एंड दिस वाज व्हाट टू टेक हार्ट का मतलब होता है एटलीस्ट इतनी तसल्ली होगी कि देयर वुड बी अ कमिटी नाउ by the government, and they would be deciding on the rights and the entitlements of the queer couples. The community, however, still has quite a struggle ahead before the law catches up with its yearning for equality. Again, a struggle ahead before the law catches up, मतलब इतना अभी बहुत ज्यादा काम कमिटी को करना होगा before there is a law now. Right? So that's all, and that was the latest verdict of the SC, and I hope you have read about it. And not only one article, now you can read almost multiple articles on in various newspapers relating to the same thing. You have understood the basic thing, but now reading a different variety of the articles would be helping you understand this basic matter. Possibly, you will get a passage say in the actual CLAT also. ऐसा भी हो सकता है कहीं पे भी एक passage आ जाए RCR CR में. Let's see. So that's all for today. Thank you and stay logical.